Hello and welcome to Wistful Vistas. As the car goes by, I am trying the 360 camera on the Invisible Selfie Stick. And ladies and gentlemen, I have an issue. The issue is that I can't get the thing to hold in one place on my handlebars. I guess there must be an accessory or something I can get that would hold it more steadily in one place. I have a problem with it kind of falling down. And the 360 is not an inconsequential camera in terms of its weight, as I've said before. Compared to a GoPro, it's heavier than a GoPro. And I understand there's a lot of stuff going on. But what that does is it adds to the weight that's cantilevered out there on that stick. And these mounts that I have are, I don't know. I don't know if I've got the right ones, or there's got to be secrets and tips. I have to be honest, I have the same issue with GoPro in certain situations, especially when I use the longer sticks. Pardon me. And dig up my ear. So it's not confined to the 360, but it's more of an issue with the 360. And that thing is really wobbling out there. So I'm not too sure. See there, it goes a little more. So I'm going to try and it just drops a little more and a little more. So I'm trying this out. And of course there's the idea of the audio pickup. And if I added a transmitter receiver to this mess, I can go directly wired, but I need a longer wire for that. Direct wire. And if I go transmitter receiver, I'm going to add to the weight of the whole affair. So it's a challenge at the moment. And I've seen people do it in more extreme situations than this. So I know it could be done. And I know it ought to be pretty easy. So something's going on here. I got to check this out. There's my friend. We all say that gentleman never smiles at anybody. All right. So I don't even know. And a lot of cars going by, so I don't even know if the audio is going to pick up that well on this. But it's wiggling out there. And before I get this anywhere near a motorcycle, I wish we would pick my e-bike. This is not gonna look good. So somehow or another people do it. Shifting gears there. Maybe you heard that. I don't know. But yeah. So the challenge is trying to vlog from an e-bike. A little rough road with the Insta360 X4. So we'll be checking that out. I can't go through there as roughly as I normally do because the darn mount keeps moving around on the handlebar. things that the Insta360 gives you is a nice amount of latitude as far as post video editing. And that means that you can choose your orientation. And the last time I checked it out on the bike here, before I got this super duper invisible selfie stick, is that the camera stability system is just outstanding. So the bouncing around, as it looks to me, is not going to be nearly so bad. Okay, some people are coming. Good morning. Two nice ladies walking their dogs. We have a pretty thriving dog community here at Santaluz. Okay. So we're off the off-road section, and we're now going to take the rest of the way by the pavement. I'm going to try and extend the stick a little more on the way home, but it just doesn't seem to want to stay steady. I will say the phone preview that you get with this is awesome. Very high def and very cool looking, and one can take your hand and move it around. Right now I'm in the shadow because the sun's directly behind me, and one can move it around for the orientation. There is a setting, and I didn't set it. There is a setting for subject lock, so I could lock the subject on me, and it'll keep me in frame. Even though the whole world is in frame with this, I guess it keeps me in the central frame. Not sure how that works, but it does. So maybe I'll try that setting next time around. So my issue is finding the right mount to keep it steady where I've attached it to the bike. And I guess there must be more proper mounts to use. I'll just have to explore and see if there's ways I can lock this down to keep it moving around so much. But that brings us to the gym and where this ride is going to end. Oops. Gentlemen in this very cool looking BMW there. Alright, so much for the ride up here. Using sunglasses and setting this mount up. Right now, there's work to be done. Talk to you later. Okay, well, we're recording, supposed to be recording. I recorded that first trip up here in 5.7K. I've gone all the way up to 8K on this recording here. Let's see how it goes. on the camera. The last time I used it, even in the rain, it works really well. So I'll be curious to see how it works because anything, the conditions are even more windy than the other afternoon when I rode. Hello. Made it back. So we'll edit this out, see how it works, and I'll have to work on the aspects of mounting this baby up